This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm talking about Doctor Who today, and we're talking about paradoxes in in the whole new series. We're going to start off with the Big Ben. The Big Ben in Series 1 was destroyed in Aliens of London. The spaceship crashed into the Big Ben clock and totally destroyed it. Now, in Series 3, the Big Ben is still destroyed. Even Martha Jones talks about it. But then again, in Series 5, after the Doctor regenerates, he almost crashes into the Big Ben. And it's completely fine. Nothing wasn't destroyed or nothing. This is a big clue that the Doctor is in an alternate universe or dream world or something, because that doesn't make sense at all. And I've been watching with the kids. I've been watching the episodes. We watched The Beast Below. We watched Victory of Daleks just now.
Smith and Jones before.
Yes, Smith and Jones. Well, we watched Series 3 also, but I'm talking about Series 5 now. So the Victory of the Daleks episode has me convinced that there's more clues with Amy Pond, because she has no memories of the Daleks. She doesn't remember when there was a Cyberman Dalek war on Earth with the Torchwood Institute. She don't remember all those people dying. She don't remember when the Earth was stolen and put into another place, and then the Doctor interfered. She don't remember any of the Daleks at all. Like, she's never seen the Daleks ever. So this leads me to believe that either Amy is from an alternate universe, or this is totally an alternate universe entirely. Just too many clues that mentions of dreams, fairy tales, fish references, red balloons, bird tweets, so many different clues that either they're in a dream world, in a Matrix world, or in a parallel universe. So I'm trying to grasp my hand on it, but things just don't make sense. Now, someone told me that some of the things I was saying, that it's not possible because that would be a paradox. I think it's Mrwhatsrossable. Let me just see. Wait 1 second. Let me look up and see. So make a comment to. Let's see. 1 second. I can find comments. Channel. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Mrwhatsrossable. Okay, so this is for you, Mr. Mrwhatsrossable. There is a paradox because the Doctor is constantly changing the timeline. Now, it's up in the air whether he did visit Amelia Pond in the daytime after she waited overnight for him. I think there was an extended cut where he was talking to Amy Pond about that he did return to visit her. But I got to go back and look. See if my DVDs have it, or if I can find it on YouTube. But then if that doesn't exist, there's plenty of others, as I stated in the comments, because the Doctor constantly changed the timeline, and only Amy remembers every single time the timeline has changed. Okay, so she's supposed to be Amelia Pond, the girl who waited for the Doctor, went to 3 different doctors, psychologists and everything, believing that he's real when everybody believes he's not real, okay? And then all of a sudden he returns into her life in the 11th hour. Now, whether he did return or not to Amelia Pond to create another timeline in the daytime is up in the air. But he did return to that time when Amelia Pond was sleeping at night waiting for the Doctor. He brought her inside. He told her stories of the magical blue box and him, hoping that she would remember, and then he went through the cracks. And of course, a whole brand new universe was formed, or the original universe, where her parents were alive, and she remembered that. There's another universe where Amelia Pond never met the Doctor, and she was led by the Doctor's nose to go to the museum where the Pandorica was, to touch the Pandorica. There's another timeline where Amelia Pond is a time agent working for River Song and the Wedding River Song. So there's constantly timelines being changed. And yes, there are paradoxes on top of paradoxes. And the biggest paradox, as I've stated before, is in the Christmas special 2010, when Kazran Sardik, his whole timeline was changed. Now, they stated the Doctor did change the timeline of Kazran Sardik. He went into the past, he met his younger self. He never did that before. And he changed the whole entire timeline, and the whole entire timeline was catching up to Kazran Sardik, because he was starting to remember as it was catching up to him, and the whole universe completely changed. And in fact, it was such a paradox that he shook hands and was hugging and his younger self when he was a child, and nothing happened. No explosion, no nothing. So the whole thing is a paradox. There's paradoxes everywhere, and nothing is going on. The fact that Roy keeps dying over and over and doesn't die, doesn't stay dead, that's a paradox in itself. But alright, so that's the answer to your question. Yes, the Doctor is changing timelines, and whether the Doctor's in a dream world, a matrix world, in a parallel universe, it's one of them, because the evidence is all over the place. Okay, the evidence is all over the place that the Doctor is somewhere he's not supposed to be. Amy has no memory of the Daleks. Big Ben is totally there. So let's just look for clues, shall we? I challenge everybody to look for all clues with the Big Ben from Series 1 to Series 6, and let me know if there was any mention that the Big Ben was recreated, rebuilt, whatever, alright? Anthony, you want to say anything?
Nope.
Nothing to talk about?
No.
Just talk about Amy Pons? You want to say anything? No, you're just there? Alright, so that's what this video is about. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Oh, psychic paper. What does that say? I will buy pizza for Matrix Kid 212. Yes, okay. Absolutely. Bye-bye.